Live from the MVG Production Studios, it's time for Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And now, here's the Teacher of the Year, your host, Brandon Scruggs. Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy B back with you once again for another edition of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join me here once again. It's been a while since I played this one. Last time I think I jumped into this game was back before Thanksgiving, I think, is when I recorded the last edition of one. May have been earlier than that. But yeah, it's been a while since I visited the classroom, and I figure I'm overdue for a pop quiz. So let's see if I can't get into it today. And let's see if I can't win myself $1 million as we play Am I Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? If you're ready, let's go.
Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, let me tell you how we play this little game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from the first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. You answer all 10 of these, and we'll give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million. Let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You have 2 cheats. You may peek at your classmates' paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it, or you can go with your own. You have 1 copy, which means you must take the answer that your classmate has written down. And once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate has the right answer, you're saved, you get to keep the money and advance in the game. And finally, if at any point during the test it proves to be too much, you can drop out of school and take the money that you've bankrolled. Let's meet your classmates. Amanda, Cynthia, Joseph, Edward, and Logan. Pick a classmate and let's get started.
All right, let's get into it. Let's see. I usually start with a guy first because there's more of them. But in this case, I'm going to give some love to the ladies on this one. I'm going to start with Cynthia first. Let's go, Cynthia.
All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
Okay, we are looking at this. Now, normally, the way I play the game, I actually like to start with the hard ones first, get them out of the way, work my way down the board to the super easy one questions. But I think it's all relative in this particular case of the game. So, I'm actually going to play it the proper way this time. Just because I'm looking at the categories and I'm like, great. By the time I get to the fifth grade stuff, I should be mentally prepared to know the answers to those questions. So, let's start off with the easy ones because I'd like to leave with at least $25,000 again today. I'm going to start with first grade health on this one.
Well, I guess we'll see if you're smarter than a first grader.
Of course. First question up. How many lungs do most people have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up, get down. Gotta get up, get down. I'm sorry. If anybody gets that song reference, bonus points for you for the day. Anyway, most people have 2 lungs.
This question is normally answered by 6-year-olds. After only a few short hours of deliberation, you got the right answer.
I was having fun with the audience, Jeff. Leave me alone.
Pick another subject.
Just trying to have.
Sorry, they don't get any easier than the first grade.
I wasn't asking for easier, now was I? Now stop being such a twat. Anyway. First grade physical education, please.
This shouldn't be too hard for you.
Question. What is the piece of equipment used by a referee or coach to get your attention? Horn, siren, bell, or whistle? That's easy because I used to be a ref for a short period of time. I used it occasionally. A whistle. I'm not getting it in.
You got that one right and you didn't even have to cheat.
All right, $2,000.
Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
All right, Amanda, you're getting some love too. Ladies first today. Amanda, let's go.
Let's pick a subject.
All right.
And don't say recess because it is not up there.
You had physical education. That's technically sort of recess, but I digress. Let's go with second grade U.S. history on this one.
You're playing for $5,000.
Here's the question. What bird did the Pilgrims eat at Thanksgiving? Chicken, turkey, duck, or goose? I believe if as poor as they were, they probably had turkey. Which, if you never had turkey before, turkey is simply just a well-dressed up chicken that you dress it so good and add everything to it, it tastes like turkey.
Could out of your primary education.
Hush, Jeff. Boo. Anyway.
Don't forget, you still have all your cheats left.
And I'm going to try to hold on to them because I don't need them. At least not yet. I'm going to go with turkey, locking it in.
You are not the fastest horse on the track, but at least you got the answer right.
There we go. That is $5,000.
Pick another subject.
Let's go into second grade measurements.
All right, for $10,000, can we see the question, please?
How many centimeters are in a meter? Well, centi is the version for 100, so there are 100 centimeters in a meter. Therefore, it is 100. Locking it in.
It's amazing how useful some of the stuff you learned in school turns out to be.
Of course. Centi is 100. Duh.
What
Easy.
you're going to do here is pick out which 5th grader you want to help you answer the really tough questions.
All right, fellas, don't let me down now. Joseph, I think you might be going last today, brother. Today we're gonna go with Howard.
Let's pick a subject.
We're up to third
This
grade.
is important, so take your time, but not too much time.
I understand. This is the important one because I get this right, I'd leave with no less than $25,000. And for that, we're going to go with animal science in the third grade.
Here is our 3rd grade question.
There are 2 types of whales. One type is tooth. What is the other type? Balance, bottlenose, blue, and baleen. Ugh. I'm going to...
You remember those large square things with these squiggly lines in them?
Yeah.
They're called books. Check them out sometime.
Stop it, Jeff.
Don't forget, you still have all your cheats left.
I know. I'm thinking about using one because I'm like, there are bottlenose whales, there are blue whales, and there are also baleen whales.
You
I'm
can
trying to
win
figure out.
$10,000 if you drop out.
I'm not dropping out. I'm going for it. This is an important question. I'm actually going to copy his paper and hope he's right. Straight up. Straight up. That way I can save the peek and save for later. I'm going to copy. I'm going
like
to lock it in.
a little bit. Do you need to see the school nurse?
No, I'm good.
Oh, let's hope your classmate gets this one right. At least your classmate
Baleen.
didn't sleep through the 5th grade.
Nice.
No matter what happens from this point on, the worst you can do is win $25,000.
See, that's what I was...
Pick another subject.
And I thought that might have been what it was asking for, because in the regards of it being a toothless, a toothed whale, the toothless variety they use filters to feed, like from plankton and things of that nature. They are baleen, but it could have been easily blue because it said specific types, and I'm like, that's kind of tricky. So I went with the copy, and thankfully it worked out. So you got $25,000 guaranteed. Can't leave with less than that. So now I'm going on for the big money. We're going to try to double up for $50,000 with third grade science.
Let's see what 3rd grade questions are all about.
It's over there in the audience. Question is, when did the first spacewalk take place? 66, 67, 68, or 65? All right. First successful spacewalk.
You know, this question is normally answered by 8-year-olds.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think.
Don't forget, you still have a cheat left.
I'm leaning towards 67, but I think it might have been 66.
You can win $25,000 if you drop out.
Okay, I'm trying to think. First person to walk around in space. Well, it would have had to have been the Russians because they beat us to space.
The standardized testing system is at least partially to blame.
Hush, Jeff. Anyway, the Russians beat us to space. We made it there, I want to say in 66, 67. So they would have had to done a spacewalk prior to that. So I'm leaning to maybe it was 65. It could have been the case. Let's go for it. I very well could be wrong, but I feel good about it enough to be like. And plus, it's also a free question because, again, I can't leave with less than 25 grand. So if I miss this, I'm still walking with the same amount. Plus, also, I don't want to waste my cheats left that I've got. So, I'm going with 65, locking it in.
You are not the fastest horse on the track, but at least you got the answer right.
Nice. Soviet cosmonaut Alexei Leonov became the first person to walk in space March 18th, 1965.
Will help you out with questions you can't answer.
Okay.
In the game, not in real life.
See, I was right. It was the Russians did. And I was like, I'm glad it was earlier. Because I thought 67 first because I was thinking America, but I was like, wait, no. Russians beat us. Might have been earlier. All right. Joseph, I'm saving you, buddy. Logan, you're up. Let's go.
Let's pick a subject.
All right, now we're up to a category that I know a lot about and a category I know that I'm just halfway decent at. Let's go with the halfway decent one first. Fourth grade vocabulary.
Here is our fourth grade question.
Which of the following is a palindrome? Oh, that's easy. Palindromes, of course, are words that are spelled the same forward and backwards. Therefore, with all the words showing, easily kayak. Locking it in.
You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
Woo! Didn't need to think about that. Word, phrase, or number that reads the same forward as it does backwards. Again, I knew that
Pick
one.
another subject.
So that must mean the one I know a little bit more about is going to be the hard one this time. All right, fourth grade music.
Here is our fourth grade question.
What do we got? What's the first name of the legendary 18th century German composer Beethoven? Oh, this would be Ludwig von Beethoven. Ludwig, locking it in.
I bet you never thought you'd need to remember that later in life.
Nope. I thought it was Ludwig von Beethoven, not Ludwig van Beethoven.
You're down to your last classmate.
I'll take it for what it is. Joseph, come up here, buddy.
Let's pick a subject.
All right, we got fifth grade health, fifth grade physical education. I still have a peek and a copy left. Let's see what we could do as we go to fifth grade health first.
You are going to need more than a thinking cap for this one.
Probably. Here's the question. What is your body fighting off when you have a fever? Drowsiness, hunger, boredom, or infection? Oh, it's easy. Infection. Lock it in.
You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
I mean, you don't have to be a genius to figure that one out. So I'm like, okay, it's fever, right? Gotta be.
Pick another subject.
Last one left. Physical education from the fifth grade. Here we go.
For $500,000.
And this is the last chance I could use my cheats. So I need to use them this round. Which of the following is no longer an Olympic sport? Field hockey, tennis, golf, handball. Now I have to think because this game came out a few years ago. And I want to say the correct answer in this particular case would have been
at that
golf.
Question like a dog looks at a ceiling fan.
No, I'm trying to explain to the folks why this is. It was a few years ago
Don't
that,
forget, you still have a cheat left.
in fact, I want to say it was the 2016 Summer Games where they officially brought golf back in as an Olympic sport. Because I know tennis is, I know field hockey, I believe, was, and handball definitely was. I love watching handball matches. But golf was not. So just to be on the safe side, because I got to use it or lose it at this point,
And you
let's
thought
peek
pulling
and
up
see what he
boards
said.
at the DMV was tough.
I'm
Ignore the
peeking.
distractions. Focus on only the questions.
Let's just sneak a peek here at your classmate's answer.
He says field hockey. Okay. Well, if I had to choose between the two, it's either field hockey or golf. So if I say golf and it's wrong, and he says and the correct answer is field hockey, I got a 50-50 shot at this. So I'm going to go with golf. And I'm locking it in.
Oh, your classmate really saved you that time.
Yep. Golf was an official event in the 1904 Olympic Games.
it's time to
It was
find out the
reinstated back in
subject of the
2012 or
million-dollar
2016.
question.
All right, $1 million question
Now, once you see the
category
question, you have to answer.
is English. All right, so I've got 500,000. I could take my money and be like, cool, I'm as smart as a fifth grader, but I'm not smarter than a fifth grader. And it had to be English. Of course, it had to be freaking English. A subject that, again, normal English, not a fan of. I know most of you out there are like, just go for it. Not playing for real money anyway. I know, but I treat every game that I play here that I like I'm in a real situation. Right now, the fact that I'd have $500,000, I'm golden. And again, English, not my strongest category. So you know what? I'm taking my money, I'm dropping out, and I don't feel bad about it. Yes, are you sure? Yes.
You just won $500,000. Now repeat after me. I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
I'm Brandon Scruggs. I'm a reasonably intelligent person, but on this particular day, today, I'm as smart as a fifth grader. But I'm not smarter than a fifth grader. All right. Well, that does it. Another good game. I know some of you are like, why don't you go for it and just see what the question was? Because I'm wanting to bank the money from my account here. But nonetheless, $2,250,000 for me personally in this series. Next time we play this, hopefully we'll have somebody else be trying their luck to see if they're smarter than a fifth grader. I have to have the perfect person in mind. Who is it going to be? We're going to have to find out next time. But in the meantime, between time, we're done here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here for more Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? This is a reminder, too, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, folks.